Coach Jason Weides after a 3-2 win over Northwestern. What were you seeing for you guys tonight? Obviously, 0-0 in the first half and then 3-2, 5 total goals in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been a 0-0 game or it could have been a 6-5 game. You never know. Certainly the rain coming down makes it harder for both teams. Ultimately, at halftime, I don't think we were incredibly pleased. We did just enough to be at 0-0. But there were a lot of things that we could improve upon, and I think our guys really responded pretty well. And obviously, it comes out with a couple goals to get that lead. But you just can't ever feel safe. Northwestern's a good team. They fight until the very last second, and they found a way to get back into it through their goal and the penalty kick goal. And suddenly, it's 2-2. But ultimately, I think our guys have had a really good response throughout the year to challenging moments, to adverse situations, and I think that's what really good teams do, and this team's shown capable of doing that time and time again. And to respond so quickly after conceding 2 goals and suddenly it's tied, just really proud of the response these guys have, because we told them after the game, there's a piece of it that's about talent, but there's a big piece of it's just about how you respond to those moments, and the team did a great job.
Yeah, obviously it's really cool to be able to move on to the conference final and host. How important it is to be able to host, but also just making it to the conference final.
It's great. It's hard to do. I mean, the GPAC is competitive, and we've played a couple of really good teams in the quarterfinals and semifinals. And ultimately, we told the group after the game, there's been some really good Concordia teams in the past, and none of them have been able to host a final in the past. This is the first one for us, and that's exciting, and that's a testament to how this team has improved throughout the year, because it hasn't always gone our way, and I think we're excited about that opportunity.
Yeah, they have a couple of goal scorers, especially Van Beld. It felt like Michael Wyville really was holding him, especially in the first half. Was that kind of the game plan to put him on him? But it just seems like he did really well.
Yeah, I think our defenders did well against some really good players, right? Van Beld is really good, number 7 on the left wing. Alex, number 10 on the right wing. Those guys are really dangerous. They've been proven to be some of the top attacking players within the conference. And you're not going to shut players like that down. You just hope to defend really well and limit their opportunities, and those guys did a pretty good job of that. But in addition to defending, we scored some really good goals today. The goals we scored were really quality, and just great moments. And ultimately, that's I think what you got to do in these games like this to survive and advance. You've got to have some special moments too. But we talked before game and at halftime. Today wasn't about doing the special things. It was about doing the little things, kind of at an extraordinary level, and those little things more important than the big things. And I think the guys really bought into that, and really proud of them.
Yeah, last question. It feels like your guys have kind of gotten this ability to win multiple ways, which is obviously very important when you're trying to win every single game from here on out. Talk about, I guess, what kind of has occurred with that, or is it just everything coming together, or what is it? Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that this team has been, I would say not like a sponge, but if we address something and see something, or the team sees something, they do a good job of implementing it and fixing it. There's times throughout the season where we weren't playing simple enough, and we really harped on that, and the team's been playing much simpler the last half of the season. And we addressed something about something in the back line, we addressed something in the midfield, we addressed something with the front three, we addressed things, and the team really implements really fast and learns and grows. And I think this team has really grown, and that's what you want to do. You want to grow throughout the season and ultimately be playing your best soccer at this time in playoffs. And I'm not sure we were playing exactly our best, because we want tomorrow to be our best and then the day after that to be our best. So our best is hopefully going to always get better, but we're going to be having a great challenge on Wednesday versus Hastings. They're a really good team. It was a tough 1-1 game the last time we played, and they've grown throughout the season too. So it'll be a classic GPAC matchup.